Hello everyone, welcome to Liquidity Master Team and Facebook page name is our Market Maker Community. In these days, holidays running and so we will decide that we will share your learning material. So today we will discuss about one strategy that how to find the bias and how to work with smart money concept with easy method or easy model. So let's start the video. Our strategy is very simple. First of all, we have a simple entry model we are drawing here. First of all, we need to look that we have a breakout structure on daily time frame. That is breakout structure. If you have internal or swing, that your wish. No any rules. Just look that this is your breakout structure, market structure shift, and we will draw order block on this area. This is a near to low or near to high. Like this, we have a bearish breakout structure, okay, and we will draw order block on this area. Okay, so very simple that we have a breakout structure on daily time frame that you have internal or major structure. No need to anything, just you need to see that you have internal structure, and we will draw order block on daily time frame on this area, and we have a bullish order block and a bullish breakout market structure, and we will draw on order block on this area. Okay, so now we are waiting for market that pull back, and we will trade on this zone. People thinking that we will trade on this area and we will look bullish, but we are not. We will not trade on this order block. Okay, so we will not look bullish from here, and like same we have a breakout bullish market structure, and we will trade look from this order block, and market will go drop, and this is a simple entry model, and people are trade on this level by sell from order block. Okay, but we will not. Okay, how not? We will trade on this entry model, like this is your daily breakout structure. Daily market break the high, and we will draw order block on this area. Okay, and then we will wait for breakout market structure shift, and we will wait for liquidity sweep, and we will look bearish till this order block. Okay, but this area is very important. This area is very important. First of all, that you have a liquidity, and then change of character, then we will trade on this area, and look bullish order block on daily time frame. This is our target, but this area we will look in H4 time frame. Okay, I hope you understand that simple. We draw we will look that breakout market structure in daily time frame, internal or major. Okay, we will draw order block on this area. Okay, then we will go on H4 time frame, then we will look bearish order block, bearish breakout structure shift, then we will trade from sell from here and target this area. No need to see anything. Okay, and no need to confuse on anything, just draw order block, and here in H4 market structure shift, then we will trade on this area, and we will look bullish from here. Okay, so I hope you understand, because you are not a beginner trader. we are trading on advance. Okay, so we are starting on this area. We're starting some example. We have a daily break of structure and daily time frame. Okay, and now we will go on daily time. We will draw order block on this area daily time frame, and now we will look on H4 time frame, and now we will wait for breakout market structure shift. Okay, so if you look on this is your bearish breakout structure. Okay, and finally market start in bullish, and now you can see we have a order block and market retested this order block and market is finally going to a target hit. Okay, and if you look in this area, you have a fair value gap, and we will market retested this order block and market will go, and this is simple your target and you will make money. Okay, so I hope we will take entry from here. If you want more confirmation in M15 time frame, and we look that we have a fresh 2.3 risk reward. Okay, so this is an entry model. We will look another pair, for example GBP USD. Okay, we are going to daily time frame. Okay, and now you can see that breakout market structure shift like this, and market have a breakout structure shift on daily time frame, and we will draw order block on this area because this is our extreme order block, and now we are going to H4 time frame after taking the breakout structure in a daily time frame. If you look on this area, and this is your breakout structure bearish, and finally structure shift in bullish, and we will draw order block on this area, or you have a bearish candle on this area and market retested and market going on order block. Okay, so if we draw on this area, and we will trade after a stop loss from set after take the 10 pips below, and target is this. No need to see anything, just put trade and forget, and this is your simple trading tool. Now we have a near to 7 risk reward. Okay, so we will look another trade, like we have a Euro USD, and we will look Euro USD, for example. So I am going to remove my analysis, and we are going to daily time frame, and we need to see that how we will trade on this breakout structure. First of all, if we look here, that is your low break. Okay, and we have a order block on this area. Okay, and now you can see market going buy and bullish, and market as a simple market retest this order block. And now if we are going to H4 time frame, and now you can see that we have not any high low break, and we will trade on FVG, and now you can see that we have a fair value gap on this area, and market missed and market take profit hit. And you know that that is market missed our order, it is part, but now you can see market take the profit hit. Okay, so if you want to trade on more, you have a breakout structure, and you have a block on this area and retest and market take profit hit. Okay, that is very simple concept. And we will look another, for example we have a AUD USD. Okay, we have a Australian dollar. So that we will remove this area, and we go to daily time frame. Okay, we are going to daily time frame, and we will look that market breakout structure on bullish or bearish. And now you can see that you have a bearish order block, bearish break of structure. Okay, and now you can see that you have a break of structure and we have extreme order block in this area because this is retested zone, and now you have fresh zone. And if we look and H4 FAG, and now you can see that we will trade on the break of structure. If we look on this area that you have a break of structure, okay, and we have a favorable gap, and now you can see that break market retest and market go and target is hit. But if you look on major high and swing and low, then you have a big risk reward and big money. But if we go to on daily time frame, okay, we are going to daily time frame, and now you can see that you have a break of structure. Okay, this is your break of structure because you have a major high low, and you have a liquidity and order block on this area. And if you look on this order block, and now you can trade on H4 time frame. And if we are going to H4 time frame, and now you can see that market has taken the buy side liquidity stop hunts, and we have got an H4 FAG, and now you can see that you have a break of structure and market retest this favorable gap, and market is drop and target is hit. That is very simple, that if you have a major high sweep on the daily time frame break of structure, you will wait for H4 bearish FAG, and then we will trade on this area. And long term bias is final, that daily order block is need to retest. For now, if we look on this risk reward, and you have a fair value gap retested and high is our target, and if you see that your target is hit 4.4 risk reward and simple, we have a need to look the bias. So we have a final, we will look bias on daily break of structure. Okay, we will look daily break of structure, and then we will wait for H4 FAG or wait for break of structure. Then we will trade on sell from here till H4 FAG or till H4 order break of structure, and target is this daily order block. Okay, so I hope you understand. Let's see the other pair, CHF JPY, and CHF JPY we are going to daily time frame, and we have a we look see that how market will take. And now you can see that you have a daily order block. Okay, daily break of structure and break of structure, and we have a order block on this area. And now we will look for sell entry. We go to H4 time frame, and if we go to a high time frame, and now you can see that we have a break of structure, that simple, we have a this is a liquidity hunt and break of structure, and we will look to see that market is coming down, and but market is little move in our side, then we will look market is going high. But this is extra learning on this method, because we have a monthly need to look monthly candle closing, and we will look see weekly closing how market react. And now you can see we have fair value gap on weekly time frame. This reason we know that we have a bullish bias, and we will look bullish. But this is a simple strategy, it has more parts on this strategy, but I am trying to make a part 1, then I will make part 2, so that you have a simple strategy, that break of structure and liquidity hunt and H4 fair value gap, and we will look bullish bearish, and you have a now bullish bias, that the bullish fair value gap, it means that market is going to bullish. But I will make part 2 on this about this concept, but now we are doing only H4 daily. So EuroCAD, and if we look on a EuroCAD, and we are going to daily time frame. Okay, for example, you have a H4 fair break of structure, daily break of structure, and if we look here is a break of structure, and now we are going to H4 time frame for bullish from here and bearish from here. And now you can see that you have a bearish or the block supply zone, that drop is drop and market retested and drop. And now you have a bearish and now you have a bullish breakout structure, and now we will focus on this area because we have a bullish order block, and now you can see bullish fair value gap, and now you can see market retest this order block. But now we are going to H4 time frame, and we will see how market react. And now you can see that you have a fair value gap on H4 for time frame, but market now retest this order block because market will give on daily of a fair value gap. And now you can see that we have a fair value gap, and we will retest and market go down. But here is a market not retest our entry, but look at this, that we have a fair value breakout structure and bearish, and we go to H4 time frame. Okay, and we are looking for break market structure, and market look for here. Market is a liquidity hunt. First rule is this. Second is we have need to look the fair value gap or break a structure, and now you can see that you have a fair value gap on this area, and market finally retest our target, and now you can win the trade. And you need to look before stop loss is near to low this or for this and this area. If you use more confirmation on this area, and you can trade on this. If your bias is bullish, and you can take every bullish breakout structure, and market retest this order block, and market is going to take profit hit. Okay, I hope you understand. Let's see the another pair, for example euro JPY, and we have a euro JPY daily time frame. Okay, so we have not any breakout structure, but market has retest in this weekly, and now we have a breakout structure euro NZ. Yes, this is the topper trade. Let's look how market react. This is daily time frame, and now you can see that you have a bullish breakout structure. Okay, and we have a target of this order block, and because we have a daily order block on this extreme area, and we are going to H4 time frame, and we will see that market first need to look the market liquidity hunt. Okay, that you have a market liquidity hunt, we need to look fair value gap and bearish. Okay, now you can see that we have again liquidity hunt, but we not have any fair value gap and bearish, and market we need to wait for as for a fair value gap. And now you can see that you have a fair value gap, and market retest this area. You can see that market retest fair value gap and target it, and you can easily find that where is our bias and where we will lick the entry. But if you are a smart trader and you are experienced trader, you will look selling from here in M15 time frame and 30 time frames. But I am telling that only new trader for H4. But if you are a senior trader, and now you can see that you have a breakout structure, and this is the breakout structure, and you can see market retest this block, and the market is drop. And because that we have a liquidity hunt, and market need to drop because we have a bearish bias, and market sell from this area, and market retest this order block, and market will drop. Okay, but I am share to H4 time frame confirmation because you are a beginner trader, so need to like this. Okay, for example we have a euro USD. Okay, we have a euro USD. Yes, we look already euro USD, and now we are want to trade on this on daily time frame, and we have a daily time frame. We are going to simple that we have a bearish order block, and already see this move, and we have a now bullish move. It means that we will look bearish order block, we will trade on this area, and we have a target on this area because we have a bullish order block on this area, and this area is retested, and fair value gap is retested. It means gold will market will market will drop and retest this order block. Okay, but if we go to H4 time frame, we are going to H4 time frame, and we will look, and market have a market stop hunt, and now your liquidity hunt, that is breakout structure, and now we will look bearish selling from as for fair value gap and market have a market drop, and due to market have a December holiday, the market is dead, and market finally I will expecting more drop because we have on logic that market will retest this order block, then we will look bullish. But first of all that we have a trade and we will look stop loss 10 pips above, not yet have a order block. Stop loss is that we have a 10 pips here, and it might expecting that market will drop. And if you can see that we have a already market give fair value gap, and but we need to look the weekly time frame closing, and we will look the monthly time frame closing. It is part of this strategy, but this is our first part that we are looking simple concept. I will explain on more parts. If you give good likes and comments, I will explain more and more, teach you high probability trade setup, how we look and how we will see the liquidity. So very important on weekly time frame and monthly time frame and daily closing. That is very important because every day, every week, every month have a new liquidity, new month, new liquidity, new week, new liquidity, new day, new liquidity. So that is part on this strategy. So this is our simple concept. And if we look on GBP AUD, and now you can see we have a GBP AUD on daily time frame break of structure on this area. You can see break of structure, and we will look for bullish for H4F further gap after stop hunt. And now you can see that the market stop hunt, and we have a further gap, and market retest, and market going up. But market is vibe coming is down because we have structure shift on daily time frame. And now you can see that market candle close above and market have a order block. So we are expecting more bullish from this area, because when we have a break of structure, market retest the order block, then we will look bullish. Here is a H4 market break of structure, here is a daily break of structure. This reason market is down, and then we will look bullish. And if you look at this is your daily time frame break of structure. Now we want to trade on sell because we have a simple plan. If daily break of structure, we will look break of structure selling. Now you can see that you have a liquidity hunt, and we have a fair value gap, and a fair value gap, and market retest, and market will take profit hit, and you win the trade. And you will take the win the trade is high, and will take the trade win is low. Okay, but by break of structure on daily time frame, when we have a simple rule, when we have a break of structure, we will look bullish on bearish. If we have a bullish break of structure, then we will take trade on sell. Target till target is order block daily time frame. If break of structure in bearish, then we will look bullish. Okay, so we will look another pair, for example GBP NZ, and we will look, let's see the how behave. We have a daily time frame, and if you look on this, that you have a daily time frame, that is your internal order shift break or market structure, and you have a stop hunt, and you have a bearish order block because we draw on order block on daily time frame. And if we are going to H4 time frame, first need to liquidity hunt, and now you can see market make the liquidity hunt, and we will trade on H4 FYG. And now you can see that we have a other bullish FYG, and market retest almost targeted because this is your liquidity hunt. And now you can see market completed the move. If you look risk reward on, we have a good risk reward on every trade, and now you can see that we have a 3 risk reward and almost target hit. And now we are going to daily time frame. If we have a big I'm expecting that market will go again high, and the market retest this order block. Okay, so that is very simple strategy. For example, that you have a break of structure on bullish, and we have a break of structure on bearish. Okay, now we want to trade on this area, that we will trade on go to h4 time frame. And if we look on h4 time frame, and now you can see that market is coming and market drop. Okay, but look on daily time frame. Yes, so market break of structure and down, but we need to wait for daily and h4 market going high. And we will look market have a stop hunt area, and we will look bullish FYG market not give any bearish FYG. We will wait for h4 FYG after liquidity hunt. And now you can see we have a order block and sorry, bearish FYG, and that is your market structure shift. And we will take trade from here and target this order block, because we have a daily position, daily order block. And now you can see market take profited. Now we have a bearish break of structure, and now we will look bullish. And we go to h4 time frame, where first of all we need to see the liquidity hunt. And now you can see that is inside bar. You can see you have inside bar, that is liquidity part. Market candle close under previous candle, it means that is your liquidity. And we will explain on this area about inside bar. But we discussed many times on Telegram about inside bar, but in videos I will explain on this inside bar. And now you can see that we have a bullish favorable gap. And so we look at 4. So internet is dead. Okay. So very simple, that we have a order block, we have a fair value gap on this area, and market retest, and market finally retest this order block. And because we have a daily order block on this area, and finally market retest this order block. And now we are going to paint screen, because my internet is dead. So I am explain again that first of all we have an entry model, that we have a break of structure on daily time frame. Okay, a break of structure on daily time frame, major or internal. No need to confuse internal or major structure. First we look at that break of market structure shift on daily time frame. Then we need to go to h4 time frame. We need to liquidity stop hunt on this area. Okay, then we will look bearish FYG or break of structure. If we have a break of structure, then we will take trade from fair value gap, and target is this area. Okay, that is very simple concept. And if we have a bearish break of structure, okay, for example that is a bearish break of structure, and on daily time frame, if we have a wait for stop hunt, liquidity types many time I will explain. Then we will wait for h4 fair value gap or h4 retest break of structure, and retest this fair value gap, and target is this daily order block. That is simple concept. But we need to look the weekly time frame candle closing, and we'll look for monthly candle closing, that we have a liquidity levels, because previous month high, previous week high, previous day high. So these levels are very important. I will explain on more on this candle closing, because we need to see the always liquidity level. So liquidity level is very important, then we will take the trade. So I hope you understand this concept. I will, if we get good likes, good comments, I will explain more on this strategy. I will add part 2 and part 3 is final, because now video is going high. So I want to close this topic, and we will make part 2 soon when we get good reactions. Thank you.